It's all going according to plan. This will work perfectly. It's going so well. No way I'm gonna lose. Tasty. The taste of victory. This plan is perfect. I'll do my homework with my left hand and watch King of Kimonos with my right. I'll take a potato chip and eat it! My name's Shikran from King of Kimonos, and all jokes aside, I think Death Note is my favorite anime, other than Dragon Ball Super. I think they're kind of tied, because Death Note is an intellectual battle of wits, and Dragon Ball Z is a fighting match. But yeah, so I think I gave a little spoilers about Death Note, tiny one. Well, all of you Death Note fans who have already seen the show know what joke I just referenced earlier. It was fun to make that. And these potato chips are actually pretty good. So, if you guys pay attention to the thumbnail and the title, you'll see this video. I was trying to figure out who's smarter between Nier, Light, L, or Mellow. Now, these are all Death Note characters. So if you haven't seen the series yet, turn this video, pause this video, turn this video off. Go watch the series, binge the whole series in a day because it's that good. And yeah, because today's a Saturday, so all you guys need to binge the series. So anyway, let's begin the analysis of who is the smarter character between Nier, Light, Mellow, and L. I think this week out is a who would win, so I'm going to be putting this in the who would win section of my channel. Go check that out. I only have one video there so far, but we'll keep on adding. That was a Christmas video. Fun. So, yeah, let me begin the analysis, and I'll see all you guys later. Okay, you guys, the first thing that's going to help me determine their smarts is based on their achievements. So let's look at L's achievements. Okay, so he has some pretty good achievements, including being able to discover the first two Kiras, discovering all of Kira's abilities, and locating Kira in the Kanto region of Japan. So he narrowed it down from about 7 million people to 1,000, 10,000, which is pretty good. He's pretty smart. Now, let's look at our main character, Light's achievements. Now, Light is our main character because of a multitude of things. And I think first things first is that the author couldn't have chose a better character because Light is cunning, he's clever, and he's smart. And those words don't all mean the same thing. Light is able to decipher many different things. He's able to trick the police on multiple occasions. And almost everybody except for L, Nier, and Mellow didn't know, and Aizawa, but it's just because he's naturally suspicious. They didn't know, anybody other than that didn't know that he was Kira. He even managed to trick his dad with the Shinigami eyes into thinking that Light wasn't Kira. So, that's a lot. So, yeah. Now let me set up Mellow and Nier's achievements, and I'll see you guys then. Now, basically, all of Nier's achievements are based off of solving the Kira case. He was able to trick Light Yagami and Kira, as that is Light Yagami's identity. He also tricked Mikami, the fourth Kira, and he solved the Kira case. So, basically, Nier, all he did was base his success off of what L's already done. It took him 4 years to even come to the conclusion that Light Yagami was Kira, although he was suspecting him this whole time. He couldn't find hard proof throughout 4 years? Like, really? Okay, now let's look at Mello. Mello is an awesome character. I just feel bad that Kiyomi Takata had to kill him. I feel like Mello could have been a much better character, but for now he's pretty good. Yeah, so Mello was able to obtain a death note, although he used the Mafia to help him, but Mello was able to do a multitude of things if you look at the list that I have right in front of me. So those are Mello's achievements. Now, a world without light, this is what I was writing on my paper earlier. A world without light is a dark place. A world without L is just a word. Death Note is OP. Anime is the best. Now, so I think that maybe he did that on purpose. A world without light would be dark, but a world without L is just a word. Why would it matter if it's dark if it's just a word? Now, this is a very interesting thing to think about, but honestly, when it comes down to it, we can eliminate the two successors of L. We can eliminate Nier and Mello. Now, there are a few things that all of these characters did on my list that are battling in the who would win. All of them were able to obtain a death note. All of them are extremely smart, and all of them were a candidate to be L at some point. Now, I think that we can eliminate Nier and Mello because Nier says when they were younger that without each other they wouldn't be able to solve the case. That alone they are nowhere near L's capabilities, but together they can stand next to L and together they can beat L. So I'm going to be eliminating Nier and Mello. So that leaves it down to L and Light Yagami. Now, let's see who's really the smartest. Now, it's all up to the events in the show to decide who would be smarter. So, L was able to do quite a few things throughout the show, such as trick Light on multiple occasions, and he was able to determine that Kira was Light way before he was able to narrow it down to one person, and he was right. Then he said Miso was also the second Kira, and he was right again. He identified both of them so quickly, it was insane. Light Yagami thought he had him trapped, but L had a backup plan to his backup plan to his backup plan to a backup plan, all the way to probably plan 126. That's after you've gone through 100 numbers and 26 letters, every letter in the alphabet. Now, L's plan is insane. He knew he was gonna die, but he did it for the greater good, and he was able to defeat Kira. It was so amazing how he did it that I think that L is the best character throughout the whole show. Now, Light was smart, and he figured out a way to kill both L, Watsetti, and Mello, which were pretty smart people, and he was able to defeat all of them. That is hard. So, who is really the smartest? It all comes down to quite a few things. Now, we know they're both pretty physically strong, and they're both tied in terms of physical strength. In that one scene, the hotel fight, those were the only punches thrown in the whole series. Isn't that crazy? Like, most of the animes I watch at least, are like everybody's punching every 5 seconds, but this was a seriously new one for me. So, not that I haven't watched Death Note before, I watched it a few years ago. But anyway, what I'm saying is that I think that they're pretty much tied in terms of physical strength, and I think that the only reason that Light Yagami is able to beat L is because of the Death Note. If you guys watched my last video, I'm going for the conclusion now. I said that L was stronger than Light, but maybe my ideas have changed. Who knows? Let me think for a second. Drum roll, please. And L is the winner. Now, all of you Light Yagami fangirls, Light is pretty popular with the girls. All of you Light Yagami fangirls, don't start tearing me apart in the comments because I have to give you my reasoning. Now, L was able to defeat, although it was Nier that defeated Light, it was L that had all the original evidence, and the only reason Nier was able to win was because he took the evidence from L. He wasn't able to take all of it, of course, because L had everything deleted at Watari's death. So it was a pretty interesting thing, but L still won through Mello and Nier. He set things in motion so that he would be able to win and defeat Kira once and for all. Now, there's still one-shots, live actions, and all that, but we're not talking about those right now. We're talking about the canon, anime, and manga, okay? So, that's it. I'll see you guys later, and the end screen's about to come on, so yeah. Watch the end screen to the end so you will be able to see all the stuff on my channel that's best for you. See all you beasts later.
Don't you know I'm unstoppable? Don't even try, cause you will fall. I got a strength deep in my soul that gives me courage and control. I'll go beyond the limit break. The universe is mine to take. I have no fear, I think it's clear. Let's kick it up into high gear. Oh, this is Dragon Ball Super. We've got the skills to blow